Okay, hey guys, welcome to Chemical Formula Naming Lab. It's kind of called the Chemical Formula Name Game, but it's really not all that much of a game. Part one should already be finished by this point. If you haven't done part one yet, good. There's a PDF in the folder that has food products, and you'll write down the compound name from the food products and show you what we're doing right now is going to be part two down here at the bottom. They're going to be chemical samples, and I'm going to show you here on the screen the actual individual compounds, and you'll write down either the compound name or the formula. So this is the first one right here. So it says like number 1, HCl. What you're going to do is that's the compound formula. So what you'll do is you'll write in the formula thing here, oh my terrible hand, HCl, like that. And then what you'll need to write down right now while you're looking at them is what the compound appearance is. And here I would say this is a colorless liquid. So this is a colorless liquid. So if I go back and I look at HCl, there it is. It's a liquid in there. Kind of looks like water, but it's actually hydrochloric acid. Low concentration. We don't want to hurt the kids in school. But anyway, yes, number 1 would be HCl. And then you're going to go back afterwards and fill out the compound name and then whether it's ionic, molecular, or an acid. And so you'll write the name here and then you'll write what it is right there. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to show you each of these. If you want to pause in between them, you've already seen number 1. There's number 1. But I'll move the lab out of the way, and I'll go through and show you each one of these. You'll need to write down either the compound name or the formula, depending on what it gives you. And you can pause the video if you like, or you could just go back and do them later once you've written them down. So that's the first one. Here's number 2. Number 2 is copper 2 carbonate. And you would write that down in the appropriate blank and then make some observations about what it is here. Looks like it's kind of a little grainy solid, powdery solid, yeah. And it has a color, good, yeah. So copper 2 carbonate, that was number 2. Move 2 out of the way and move 3 in here. This is number 3, kind of a tall jar here. And this one says mercury 1 chloride. So you would write this down in either the name blank or the formula blank, depending on which one it is. And if you take an observation, it's just a little kind of solid powder there. You can write down what you see, the color you see. We'll go on to number 4. Number 4 is here. This is number 4. 4 is sodium dihydrogen phosphate. So we got sodium dihydrogen phosphate. And you can see what that looks like. A lot of these look very similar, actually. Next, we have number 5. This is 5 here. 5 is going to be cobalt 2 chloride. And then make an observation of what you see, the color, and this is obviously a solid in here. Let's see, this is number 6. Number 6 is CuSO4. Sorry, I'll tell you the name. CuSO4, and you can kind of see those are little like almost solid rocks in there. CuSO4. I know I didn't say it before. Hopefully you figured it out, but these coincide with the numbers on your page. But anyway, okay, number 7. Number 7 is going to be NaHSO4. You can kind of see what that one looks like there. Write down some observations. NaHSO4. Moving on to number 8. This one is 8. 8 is, oh, that's not part of it. You see, it's got a little blip of paper in here in the thing. That's the solid, what it looks like. It's NiSO4. You can write down that. That's a bit of a solid in there. Write down its color too. Be descriptive. Number 9. Here's number 9. 9. Here's There's number 9. Number 9 is potassium dichromate. You can see that one in there. It's also a solid. Potassium dichromate. On to number 10. Here is 10. 10 is lead 2 nitrate. Again, seeing that real similar color and solid. Lead 2 nitrate. Number 11, this one is 11. 11 is Na2SO3 is what you're given. The tape looks a little funky there, but you can see that that's just another solid. Na2SO3 for number 11. This one's number 12, terrible bottle. It's old school chemistry little vial. Let's see. So this one is strontium chloride. You can see that. Strontium chloride. And looking at it, it looks really familiar. There's a lot of them that look kind of the same. That's a solid in there. Number 13, here is 13, is NaHCO3. So write that in blank 13, NaHCO3. Very similar, this one's almost completely full. We use this all the time, but not out of this vial apparently. Yeah, but there you go, there's NaHCO3. Number 14, here's 14. 14 is CrNO3-3. This is a disgusting, it's got little black pieces in it, and it's kind of a brownish solid there. Taking observations of it. Here's number 15, don't have a lot of this one. This is ZNS, this is number 15, ZNS. Another solid with that. It's an original kind of color there. Number 16 is here. 16 is potassium chromate. Really pretty. It's a solid. Kind of a granular solid. Potassium chromate. 17 is a little different. This is 17. It is potassium, KMNO4, my bad, KMNO4. And it doesn't really look like it, but it's kind of a blackish solid, but it looks like it's got kind of a little, almost a purplish hint to it, but it's fine. It's KMNO4. Getting to number 18, one of these old school vials. There's 18. 18 has the formula, or the name, sorry, iron 2 sulfide. So that's iron, Roman numeral 2 sulfide. Look at iron 2 sulfide, it is a black solid like that. Number 19, here's 19. 19 is CuO, kind of a black powder here, CuO. Number 20 is pretty, here's 20. 20 is nickel 2 chloride as the formula. Little pieces of green solid up in there. Bright green even. Nickel 2 chloride. 21 is oxalic acid. White solid. Oxalic acid. Number 22 is another liquid. Here's number 22. Number 22 is sulfuric acid. There we go, sulfuric acid. And if you see down there in the bottom, I don't have a lot of it in here, but it is also a liquid. It doesn't have any color. It's colorless liquid. Number 23 is dihydrogen monoxide. So its name is dihydrogen monoxide. It too is kind of a colorless liquid. And then 24. 24 is lead 2 acetate. Kind of almost an off-white as compared to the others, but it's also a solid. Lead 2 acetate. And the last one, number 25, is here's 25. It is FeSO4. I just kind of naturally name them, but this is got a little bit of a green tint to it. This is FeSO4. So what you'll want to do is make sure you write those names, formulas as you went through it. If you didn't quite get them all, you can always go back. You'll write them down in here, and then make sure that you have the compound name, the compound formula, whether it is ionic, molecular, or acid. You can just use the letters to represent that. And then some sort of compound appearance that you saw all the way down the back, all the way through to number 25. Okay? Okay, good luck, guys. You can turn this in when you get back.